Welcome back, to the Kingz podcast. We got my main man to the right, the one and only YYZ to DXB.
Sammy.
Uncle Sammy.
Yep.
And we got the one and only Tyler Perry Heartbreaker, the A-lister, Mr. JR in the house.
What's going on?
We got a good one for you today. What shall we start with?
Ooh. What should we start with?
What do you feel like talking about first?
Well, how about this?
Okay.
I got to give credit where credit's due. Last week, well, when this does come out, it'll eventually be last week. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I did not go to see Chris Brown, but a lot of people that I knew went to go see Chris Brown. The Breezy Bowl, which is basically celebrating his 20th year anniversary in the music industry.
Damn.
Long time. What a career.
I still think he's like 20 years old, but he's like late 30s, right?
Yeah. Remember, he came in as like a late teen, and like you think of him, Bow Wow, Trey Songz, like a lot of them started really young, right? But yeah, he's not doing arenas; he's doing actual stadiums, and he was in Toronto at Rogers Stadium, that kind of temporary stadium in the middle of Downsview.
I heard a lot of people got confused between Rogers Center and Stadium.
Yeah,
they got to do something about that.
That's weird, but either way, so he performed 2 nights. The first night, the Tuesday night, it was pouring rain.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the performer that he is, you see him, connected to cables, and he's literally like flying around, and he's literally not missing a beat, right? But this stadium tour seems to be sparking a lot of debate. Chris Brown, obviously, we know previously some of the issues he's
Don't
had.
mention any of them because it's irrelevant.
It's absolutely irrelevant. But if we remove all of that, he's arguably, you could classify him as one of the greats in R&B. Oh, at least of this generation.
Yeah. I would say any generation.
Of any generation.
Dancing, singing, entertainment.
Yeah.
And we all know who he's compared against, right?
The GOAT.
And
he can I don't want to say beat him.
Yeah.
But like he is, if one is one is the 1A.
Yeah.
Like I think he's better than Usher. 100%. Usher got hits for days.
Yeah.
But I think like in terms of an entertainer.
True.
Yeah.
Usher just got cherries that girls lick right in front of them. This guy can entertain, can dance, give you a spectacle. Like you said, hang out through the air and everything.
And like from what I heard, he did like a 3-hour set. Like it's ridiculous. I think he did like 50 something songs, and there were songs that he didn't even do that people were like bummed about. But anyways, regardless of that, he put on a spectacle.
He charges. You see, like his viral
the meet and greets.
Yeah, that's guys do it, girls do it. I kind of want to shamelessly do it. You see that guy did like a hard pose with him like this. I kind of want us to do it. It's like $1,200 per photo with him.
That's smart, man.
I think we should do it one day. When we get monetized, one of the first things we should do,
spend it on that.
We interview Chris Brown. That's a thumbnail right there.
Our first YouTube check goes towards our meet and greet Chris Brown.
That's how
fund.
Financially responsible we are. We don't need another camera. We do.
Yeah, let's just get a picture.
I had my eyes closed. Next. No.
Can we do a retake?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. So Chris Brown, he's got the stadium tour, he's got the awards, he's got the music, he's got everything. There's one thing that he hasn't done yet in his career, and that is the Super Bowl halftime show.
Ooh.
And some people are saying that this is kind of his audition to say, look, I'm able to perform in a stadium and I'm able to put on a spectacle, right? Now you have people that say he should be considered. You have people that say he shouldn't be considered. Kind of want to gauge your thoughts, because remember, it seems like around September, October is when you hear announcements of who's performing at the halftime Super Bowl show. Right. So that's around the corner. What do you guys think?
If they let Kendrick Lamar do it, it's like so disrespectful to not like Chris.
I was
Brown
gonna
do
say
it.
that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They had Super Bowl has to recover from last year. It was one
Yeah.
of the worst Super Bowls ever.
What?
It was.
It was
pretty.
pretty bad. It was
Yeah.
petty. It's so dumb. People who watch the Super Bowl
Yeah.
didn't even know any of these songs. Not
the
even
one
one.
song.
And that song, they
Yeah.
only know it because like that was pushed on to everyone.
And it was because Drake. So everyone
Yeah,
knows
and it's because of
right?
Drake.
So-
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Chris Brown, like, it's not even a question
Yeah.
if you should be putting Chris Brown in the halftime show at this point.
Yeah.
If you let Kendrick Lamar do it with that one hit song that he has, Chris Brown, like you said, people were complaining after he did 50 songs. They're like, oh, he left this one off.
Yeah.
He has so many hits that, like,
Yeah, that's a legit Super Bowl halftime
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
But I think they might do. I think he's auditioning, but I don't think he'll get this season's
yeah.
Super Bowl because I think with Kendrick being so bad,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
might actually
geez.
go back to country or some
they
pop
should, too.
that actually
Yeah.
like bring. Because Jay-Z's been running it for a while and
True.
he's had a lot of hits. He has way more misses. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
Jay-Z.
I don't think. I think it's good to show. I don't think he needs to audition for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, he's
Like, did Kendrick audition for Super Bowl?
he's
Hell
he
no.
got
No.
it handed to him by
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
He got it handed to him. But essentially, like Jay-Z, I don't know how he influenced these
Yeah.
guys, but
Yeah.
like they gotta stop.
They need to change Jay-Z. Like, I don't understand. He just,
What influence does he have?
anymore. You know what I mean? Who cares?
Yeah. Who wants to tune
know.
into halftime
Yeah.
to see Serena Williams do a crip walk? It is promoting, like,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't want to get into that conversation because y'all play victim anyways. I say
Oh
no.
jeez. Uh-oh.
Give Chris Brown the halftime show.
Give it to him
Yeah.
or Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So speaking of Taylor Swift, she was on the Kelsey Brothers
Podcast.
podcast. She announced her new album, this and that. So I'm kind of torn. I do think that
Torn is a Taylor Swift song too.
Really?
Go ahead. Continue.
Clearly I'm not a
good one.
fan. I don't know.
How
But
could you not be a fan?
despise? But anyways, that's my comments. But I do think though that the NFL has really been hip hop, R&B as of late. I think they are going to switch it up.
They need
Yeah,
to.
they should.
But I think before they do, there's one person left. And that actually there's a few. There could be Jay-Z.
No.
Nah.
Drake apparently has been offered and he turned it down. And the
I would turn it down if I was Drake too.
Yes.
You
Really?
know, diss me and you think I want to
What?
play with you?
No, but apparently it was like before, like a couple years before. Or
Yeah,
something.
Drake is
So-
big. He's
Doesn't
always
I don't
need it,
know.
Yeah.
he's like the
Right?
number one option all the time for Super
True.
Bowl.
I mean, it would be a
Pop
good
or
look.
not, like he can
Yeah.
do both, right?
Yeah.
True. And it would be Chris Brown left, really,
Chris Brown.
right? Usher's halftime show went really well. It was a great success, dabbling in that R&B lane. So who's left? It's Chris Brown.
Rihanna's
right?
halftime show was pretty good, even though she
That
was
was-
pregnant. The
Great segue.
like different the different like
Yeah.
what she was doing with the floats and
While
all
pregnant.
this thing while pregnant,
Yeah.
just dancing. They had a whole bunch of entertainment. That
Yeah.
just shows you how bad the Kendrick performance
Oh,
was. Like she could hardly
There we go.
move,
Yeah.
And she did a
and she did a way better job. And
Oh, man.
Chris Brown had like celebrities come on. It was just her and dancers, and they were
That's it.
changing the stage
Yeah.
dynamic, floating in the air because she got the hits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, continue, man.
Okay.
Rihanna, Chris Brown. Go ahead. She forgave him. We're good.
Yeah, no. Like we're beyond that, but I think it's just like the idea of, you know, people are still canceling him, and this whole idea of like cancel culture, right? Like, I do believe in rehabilitation, and it seems like he's rehabilitated. We haven't heard of him being in any, you know,
Because you would definitely
situation.
heard.
You would hear
Yeah.
about
You would
it.
hear
Oh,
if he
yeah.
was in
They're
something.
waiting to cancel
Oh,
him
yeah.
again. Like,
You know, and it's just like, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on it? Can a person rehabilitate and be able to get to that next level, or
I think it's subjective. Rehabilitation, I think for him, he was like 16 or 17, right?
he was a kid? Yeah, like
And it wasn't, I'm not saying it's not bad. Obviously it's bad, but it's not like he murdered someone or, you know what, like cruelty to animals
True.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. He can really rehabilitate from that. That is
sure.
like an anger issue or
Yeah.
that's some kind of stem down kind of like thing you can work on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's not like if you kill someone, I gotta work on
Yeah.
killing someone again.
Or if they said something that's like crazy,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
You know, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
He spoke about it, but he's also proven in his actions that he's improved from that. So regardless of if he gets it or not, I do think though the fact that he's celebrating 20 years of music,
man.
stadium tour,
Get your money.
yeah, good for him.
Get
man.
the pum pum all you can
That's
while
it.
you can do it.
Oh God, yeah.
Cause like that man gonna get pum pum till he's like 95. You know?
One
Chris
could
Brown-
only imagine. Yeah.
One can only imagine. He's living
every
the life
single day,
every single
4
day.
times a day.
Oh man.
Different
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
So-
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I'm glad and proud for him.
You a Chris Brown fan?
I can say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
I say forever.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Forever.
Old
I don't
school
know. For
Chris
me,
Brown,
I was
yeah.
in I think it was early high school, and we used to play that at the school dances. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's.
Did you play like the slow Chris Brown music?
Oh yeah, everything, man.
Oh,
You
nice.
gotta
What's your
slow it
favorite
down.
Chris Brown?
I'm bad with song names. I'm the
Just
worst.
sing it. Just sing
I
it.
know. I just when I hear it, then I like it. That's
Fine
why.
China is very nice.
Yeah. See,
That
I
was
don't even know what
awesome.
that is. If I
You know,
hear
if
it.
I played, you would
yeah,
know.
I would know.
You know the songs, the slow songs that he's done. I need you, boo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta
don't
see
even
you,
remember
boo,
that.
because the heart's all over the world tonight. Then the beat comes, then I start dancing.
You know, you feel like you could do
Yeah.
it. In our
you know,
mind.
you know, we had
No.
this in,
Yeah.
in my mind. That was Chris Brown
Like,
dancing.
and even if I do it, I'm like, killed it. Killed it.
Breezy, if you're watching this, give us a shout out, man. Give us a discount on the picture because that is one of the first expense. Once we get monetized, we're doing it.
Yeah. A little half off. We'll be there. We'll be there.
We'll
We'll
be
be there
there,
for the
yo.
meet and greet.
Yeah.
But speaking of the NFL, the Minnesota Vikings, they kind of made some headlines as of recently. They've
They suck,
introduced-
right?
Actually, no, they're really good.
Oh, okay.
They're actually.
So what kind of
they're pretty
headlines you
good.
talking about?
They're a good team.
Well, for I guess they're cheerleaders. They're introducing male cheerleaders in the cheer squad with the team for the upcoming season. And obviously, naturally, it's going to spark some controversy, some debates online. We're typically used to seeing an all-female cheer squad. But this year, they're introducing a few males. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they also brought them on during some of the preseason games. And some of the videos started going around. So I kind of want to gauge everybody's thoughts on, in professional sports, should we continue to have all-female cheer squad or cheerleaders, or should we have a mix of male and female?
We've been to games where we've seen some male cheerleaders, so it's not.
But it's not.
Just,
Is it NFL or just like? Is this the first time in
maybe
NFL?
for Minnesota? Maybe it became a bigger topic
Should-
because we've been to some games where we're like, hey,
We went to the
there's a
Raptors and we saw
male. Yeah,
male
I
dancers.
think when I think of cheerleaders, I think of like the cowgirls for the Dallas
Yes,
Cowboys,
yeah.
right? Who are like
that's the
full on
staple
pom
thing.
poms.
Laker girls. You think about those.
But
kind
then
of
you
things.
have like
Yeah, that's
you have
true.
like the hype squad. They'll
Yeah.
like they're hyping up everyone in the stands. They're handing out T-shirts, like that stuff. Like I won't classify them as cheerleaders. They're more of like kind of a B team in a sense.
Right.
But I think with the Vikings, they were full on like part of the actual cheer squad.
I think the video has like the guy in the belly top too,
yeah,
right? So it's
yeah.
kind of
different.
it's different. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different. But like, do you think it's right? Do you think
I
it's
don't know
okay?
if it's right or wrong. I think I like.
We
the
need to get some
tradition-
drinks in this guy.
I think I'm
The
a-
neutral Sam is here.
I think I'm a traditional. Like I think like it's a majority male crowd, and I
Yeah.
think like they're gonna get rowdy and
But,
stuff with the female cheerleaders. So it's
Yeah.
a little different to have male cheerleaders. So for me, as a personal thing, I prefer obviously female cheerleaders. So
But it's also a majority female cheerleading squad.
yeah,
You could say that.
majority. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'd say with the majority fans because there are some women.
But there
fans.
is some
Yeah.
fans too. Maybe they want to see that.
Maybe they want to see that.
I prefer to see all females.
Right.
Even if there's one male, I guess I'd still rather an all female squad. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
How about you, sir?
You know what? For me, again, I'm a traditionalist. I want to see the all female squad.
Okay.
You look around the stadium, 90% male, 10%.
Well, isn't it the same ratio to the cheerleading squad? There's one male. There's probably like 15.
Well, we could look at it this way too. We don't want to take away female jobs. So what?
That's good.
So why are we gonna let the males into the female jobs?
That's true.
You know.
No, that's absolutely true. And it's like, if I'm watching a game, I'm expecting to see commercials catered, like beer commercials, car commercials.
Yeah.
I don't want to see tampon commercials coming up or like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be used to, okay, you got your Ford F-150 commercial, your gambling commercial. I don't want to see,
Those Ford F-150 people are annoying, but go ahead.
we got to have a conversation about them pickup truck peoples one day. But anyways, right? So I'm the traditionalist, right?
Okay.
I want to see. Am I open to seeing something else? Sure, but
You know what I think you guys are scared of? Somehow, looking down the field,
yeah.
and you might be enjoying what you see.
Oh God.
No, I don't think so.
Because you might see a little back here.
And you're like, hey, wait.
And the turnaround comes out and it's like, you got caught.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Nope.
But I'd rather not have that happen to me.
You don't want to be put in a situation where it could happen.
You have a few drinks. Like,
I'm okay with that because when I was watching the Raptors game, I was okay with those guys dancing too. So I didn't have any issue with that. I don't think I have an issue with this type of activity in the NFL. Because like, what else jobs can they do?
well, they should get,
Because there's not a lot of opportunities.
like I said,
if you're a good dancer,
if you're
if you're a good dancer and you can perform well, like why does something like that have to stop you?
But usually, like, let's say there's like 16 jobs for that team. Now, if you let's say 4 of them go away. Now it's like 12 for the women. So makes it even harder for them to get into it.
You could say, though, there's a balance to that because all of a sudden now we're seeing women referees and it was predominantly male.
Yeah.
It's like those were my jobs, but now all of a sudden I got to be with the female referee, a female coach here and there.
Yeah, that's
know what
also
I mean?
true, though.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm there enjoying the game. My primary focus is not the cheerleaders, but it's good.
Yeah.
True.
So if there's like a little dent in that little experience, I'm okay with that. As long as they don't change the game, I'm good with that.
But sometimes that little dent is an eyesore, though.
That's why I think you're worried what you might like it.
It's like, if there's like a little
you
dent,
know why? Because we alwa's sit in the first row, right?
Yeah,
that's true.
And they usually like line up in front of us, and you're gonna have that one rotation where that person's sitting
Directly
right
in
there
front of
and
you.
looking at you and go, hey. They look directly in your eyeball.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'd rather not be a woman.
But no, I'm okay with that though. I think it's okay.
Okay. I don't know.
Like it's never gonna be the majority. It's always gonna be a minority, and I think you don't have to
if
risk.
it becomes a majority, like an all-male dance team,
But it never will be.
No,
it never will be. Just
Yeah.
based on like percentages and like,
like,
an application.
Yeah.
fans would probably be like, "No,
It's never gonna happen. So let them enjoy the one-off
Yeah, okay.
things. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the big picture, right? Maybe it does bring in more fans. Maybe a different demographic. You don't know.
We shall see.
We shall see. But it sounds like some season ticket holders, they canceled their season tickets. I heard that news. I don't know. I don't know how true it was.
That. Yeah.
Some people took a stand.
Yeah. And
But you know what type of people those are.
Yeah.
And those aren't the ones you actually are friends
No.
with, right? So it's like,
These are like.
would you rather be with a side of that or a side of this?
That's
Because
it,
they
yeah.
probably hate you too
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
And see, here's the thing: like a team like the Vikings in Minnesota, fine. But I'm thinking like the hardcore, like Can you try
Deep
that
South.
with the Bills? Can you try that with the Cowboys? Like
you can probably get away with it in the Bills. Like Minnesota's
Really?
more north.
Because
Bills are more north.
Bills throw dildos. So some
true.
Bills fans may
Yeah.
be okay with that.
True.
They might be okay with it because you got to think about it. It's more of a liberal state, right? New York, Minnesota.
Yeah.
But you might have a problem in Texas, Florida,
Yeah.
things like that. I don't think
Maybe in the
it'll work.
South. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, it's preseason. I don't know if it's gonna last. I don't know if it's just a trial, but shout out.
Speaking of, you brought up the Bills and I brought up the
Yeah.
dildos and the throwing. I don't know if you guys saw in the WNBA that little thing was going
Yeah.
around where somebody kept throwing like different. It was different stadiums. It wasn't just one.
Yeah,
thing,
no,
right?
it's-
like different. And then one guy who threw it hit the WNBA player, and then they arrested him, and he was
Yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy, man.
How
I
do
think
you
that's
get
going
that?
too far,
First,
though.
how do you bring that? First, I don't understand.
Well, the
How are
guy
you bringing that in?
I can
How do
tell
you
you.
buy that first of
they
all?
definitely checked. They definitely checked. The security checked. So either security allowed them,
Yeah.
or they stuck it up their ass. So you got to think about.
Okay, that I never thought about that.
You got to think about that, or they taped it to their leg or
Yeah,
something like that, which is
something, yeah.
weird.
tape it to your leg. They're patting you up, and you're like, "Is that is that something in your leg?"
Nah, I think
Yeah.
there has to be there's some kind of thing going on there. Maybe it's like someone who works there, friends passed it over and things like that.
It's a weird dynamic to bring that though. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do that to a game. That's stupid.
it is so dumb, but
It's dumb.
it's odd.
But then it also made it onto the betting sites
Yeah.
where you could have bet whatever game and the color that would have been thrown. Right? So, and also too.
So it's encouraging people
Yeah, it
to do
was
it.
yeah. And then,
Because if you make a bet that you're like, let's say you put $10,000, it's red. You're bringing your red
Yeah.
dildo in.
yeah, like that. So now you start to think like, okay, there's some sort of like inner workings here. But yeah, that's crazy. But the WNBA players, they said like they're fed up with it.
Oh,
right? Because number one, like it's a projectile being thrown. Like
Yeah.
that could be a tripping hazard, whatnot.
Tripping is disrespect.
Choking
Yeah, choking.
Okay, let's admit it. We're not WNBA fans, but
Right.
like it's not right, man.
No,
it's
it's
definitely
not
not
right.
right. There's like that's like
There's
crossing
just a
the
lot
line.
of jokes in it, but like,
Yeah.
it's definitely not right.
It's like when you think of it, it's like really like high school behavior,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
childish, right? And
And it's the same people
yeah,
that we don't like, who
Yeah.
don't like us, is doing it. I bet
Yeah.
you 1,000%.
100%.
It's those
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of people, the Ford F-150s and such. But yeah, continue.
probably have some sort of bumper sticker or something on their back windshield identifying who they. So, yeah, we already know, but yeah. So I guess keeping with sports, we gotta talk about the Toronto Blue Jays
Yes.
and their so far incredible season as of right
Are
now.
they still number one? Sorry,
They're
go
still
ahead.
first
Okay.
in the AL East.
And yeah.
That oh man, that's a large part in thanks to the Yankees like bombing their season. I mean, look, they're still actually like they're above 500. They're still a subpar team, but
Yeah, their defense is terrible.
Yeah.
The Yankees.
Yeah.
Defense is letting them down. We could talk about Shane Bieber pitched. When
Yeah.
this comes out, it would have been yesterday he really pitched.
yeah,
But yeah, he looked like the Cy Young
Yeah.
Shane Bieber with the 9 Ks and through 6 innings.
and he's coming off of the 60-day IL, so
Yeah, Tommy
you know,
John.
yeah, good for him. It was a good pickup by the Blue Jays too, and I think that they're going for it.
They're going
they have
for
to.
it, yeah, they got guys. They
Yeah.
got the starting rotation to do it. Their hitters are hitting.
Yeah, their batting average.
Yeah.
So their batting average overall is 268, which is top
Good.
3 in the league.
It
Yeah.
sucked so bad at the beginning of
Yeah.
the year.
Yeah.
And Vladdy's still trying to work
He's
his way
kinda
back.
injured,
He got
right?
the hamstring injury, but they're still doing well with him.
Over 1,000 strikeouts. Our ERA is
Mhm.
4.22, which is one of the tops. I mean,
Yeah. Imagine
we
you
got
go into
depth,
the playoffs
yeah.
with Bieber, Scherzer, Gosman, Bassett. That's like a legit starting.
Yeah.
you know what's weird though? There
rotation.
wasn't much expectation at the beginning of the season.
No.
No.
How did it?
You know, I made a bet like
Yeah.
60-1
Yeah.
to win the World Series. The Blue Jays were 60-1. So
How did it change? Like, educate me because I'm a Blue Jay fan, but I really wasn't paying attention for the last couple of years. Just now I'm getting back into it, but
they've always had the players, but they weren't really performing to where they needed to perform. But like the starting rotation was I left out Barrios. That's like crazy of me to leave him out. But so look at that 5-man rotation right there. Like even before the season started, we didn't have Bieber, but that's still a crazy rotation. Then Bichette, Guerrero.
Is it just more years together? Like and just gelling now?
This year, it's just clicking. Even like George Springer is having a crazy year.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like they've always had the players. There's just 1 or 2 changes they made.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, and some of their younger players that kind of stepped up, like Addison Barger, Ernie Clement. These are like pleasant surprises, and they're continuing to do it.
Cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Who do you think has a chance to be there with the Blue Jays? Let's talk about the East. The AL.
Tigers are just above us in terms. I don't know where it shakes out, but Tigers is just above us. The Astros are below us. Yeah. Boston and Yankees could end up being wild cards.
See, here's the thing with the Yankees is they like without Juan. Obviously, they lost Juan Soto offseason, but they went to the World Series Finals, right? Yeah. So, sure, this regular season might be subpar for them, but they're a different team come playoff time. That's true. Right? Yeah. So it's almost like they might be like, look, we're not going to win the AL East. Let's hold down a wild card spot because the way that it's sizing up, it will most likely be either Boston or the Yankees potentially in the ALDS against the Blue Jays. Because if the Blue Jays win the division, then they will potentially play the Red Sox or the Yankees. One of the two. Yeah.
I think we have like a little bit too much time to really say. Yeah. Because I still like Seattle and stuff made
Seattle's
some nice
really
moves
good.
Too.
Yeah.
Cal Raleigh is having like no catcher has ever had a year like this that he's having.
He's already got 50 home runs.
Got He said something like crazy past so there's a lot of things. The Yankees could not make the playoffs. Like I guess they have the talent, but if they don't make the playoffs, and they traded for a lot of bullpen help, so you give up prospects. You're paying some of these guys a lot of money. Yeah. If you don't make the playoffs, that's like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
I would love if they don't make the playoffs.
100%.
Did you hear they may realign the divisions though? Yeah. Because if they expand it to 32 teams, so the Jays may not end up being like the AL East with the Yankees and Red Sox
this year
anymore.
though.
No. Okay. It's just like talk about it.
Okay. Because like it makes
We've
sense.
always been with that Boston and New York. It's so hard because we're always competing with them for like wild cards every single year.
Now for not in that division, that would be crazy. That would be good. But imagine the Mets and the Yankees would be in the same division with the Red Sox. That would be
that's a cool rivalry.
Yeah. No, it won't be no National League and American League anymore. Just be like, I think they said the Jays would be in like the rumors or like Baltimore would still be with Baltimore.
So we're talking about the vision change up potentially.
Yeah. Okay. And on top of that, I think the MLB wants to bring in 2 expansion teams as well. Yes. So that's
where's the expansion teams from?
They should bring Montreal. I would hope that they would.
Canada needs more teams, man. We have bigger cities than the majority of the states other than the Big 5. Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense. But go ahead.
And Montreal had the fan base before.
Did they mention teams though?
It's always Seattle. No, they have Seattle already. So.
Does Las Vegas have a team?
No.
Is that going to be
probably
Las Vegas taking up all the teams?
I think the Oakland A's might end up going to Las Vegas though.
Yes, they're going. Yeah, they're temporarily in Sacramento, but so
that's crazy.
So hopefully that alignment happens.
So does that mean they're getting rid of American National League?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happens with the pitcher situation, batter pitcher?
Oh, now it's always DH. Now it's always DH.
That was the most.
That's weird. I never understood that rule.
It's such a disadvantage, right? Yeah. It's like bottom of the order, and you got your pitcher who potentially has to has to bat. But
at least now, like with the DH, you get like someone who has a job. You know what I mean? So it's like you have a designated hitter.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a guy who hits, he can't really field, but like he hits well.
Okay, so here they're actually saying who are the front runners. So I'll bring it up.
Okay.
Austin, Texas.
Austin's growing.
Okay. Nashville has a strong bid. Salt Lake City, Portland, and Montreal.
Montreal is
so
up
those
there.
those are the 5 that are in consideration right now with the MLB. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then the big thing for me would be the Yankees, Mets,
Yeah.
Red Sox in one division. That's crazy.
That would be
Montreal would be cool because we could take a short train ride to see a Montreal Expos game. That would be sick.
And I would probably guess that the Toronto Blue Jays and Montreal would be in the same division.
That's
too.
cool.
There you go. Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah.
But,
come on, Montreal.
I know. Hopefully.
Come on, MLB.
Yeah. I do got to shout out though. There's a Toronto Blue Jays fan podcast. It's called Gate 14.
Okay.
So shout out to the guys. They're doing their thing.
We shouldn't give no free shout outs. We should give you kind of
Well,
for this.
Well, you know what
This is the one time.
This is I gotta big them up. They had John Snyder on past, I think it was last episode or the episode before.
Cool.
At home games, they actually have their own Gate 14 section in the 500 level.
Oh, okay.
So they got the fun.
They had Ross Atkins actually come up there and spend the inning with them.
Are they sponsored by any?
That was Shapiro.
Shapiro, yes, yeah.
Are they sponsored by like the Blue Jays? Sounds like, because how are you gonna get this access or Rogers?
Kind of not really, but like.
Because how do you get that access?
Maybe because they like the podcast.
That's it.
Reach out, yo. Anyone like our podcast?
But you know what? But that's the funny thing though is there's no like exclusive podcasts kind of. We have traditional media for teams, but there's no like actual podcast that's like geared towards. We're gonna live stream our games. We're gonna give you, real time reaction. Cool. That's what they do, right? That's pretty cool. So if they're not at the game, they'll actually do real time reactions, right? Watching the game. Yeah. You might have people streaming doing it, but nobody actually dedicated specifically to a team,
right?
Right. So it's good to see. You know what I mean? It's good for the Blue Jays. They've gained a lot of traction, and I've checked out a few of their episodes and whatnot. So it's good to see. It's. For the Blue Jays, things are looking on the bright side, right? So, but yeah, I'm glad to see, and hopefully, there's still quite a bit of baseball. You still got the rest of August and the month of September. And September is a big month, right?
Yeah, they got to end up calling people up. Yeah. So they have the extra roster spots. They get some guys come back up. So
yeah,
I can't wait for that September stretch.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't know.
So if Montreal does have a team, are you going to jump from the Blue Jays to the Montreal?
No, but I will support it though.
You'll support it?
The idea of them being there. Like when I say support, I mean like more so just like give them the attention.
Yeah. I'm jumping. I'm jumping bandwagon. Screw that.
I gotta get the hat. I gotta get a jersey. And
no.
Oh God!
I'll travel to Montreal and enjoy the city.
Yeah.
But I'll not support the team.
Do you know what they say about the Montreal strip clubs?
Let's find out. Actually,
best in the world. So if that's not enough to change it to mine, I don't know. Anyways,
I think I might have to just find out for myself what they say.
Oh gee.
Man comes back after. So how was the game?
Got
a Montreal.
I love Montreal.
Come back talking French. Vive le Montreal.
Oh man.
Cool, man.
So what else is happening these days? You said you're telling me something about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh God,
I said it first, so you can.
Thank you. So let me bring it up. So he actually got married to his longtime girlfriend recently.
They have kids, don't they?
They have a bunch of kids, so it's like a mixed family. I know they have some adopted kids.
Okay.
They have like 2 kids that are their kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have a large family. Like you said, like around 7 kids or so.
Oh, and that engagement ring was insane.
But it's like for him.
Yeah.
That's like.
That's nothing. Yeah.
But it's still whatever. So let me bring up the term. So they actually had a prenup, which was right. People were saying, why are you having a prenup?
Well, why not have a prenup?
But after so long, do you still worry about anything like that?
You got to, because I don't blame him. Do you know how much
Right.
money
Okay, but the prenup, let me read it to you. It's in favor of his wife. He wrote it in favor of his wife. Because listen to this. It's kind of weird. Like, why would you probably would have been better off if you didn't have a prenup. Yeah. But listen to this. That's when you have like endless money.
Yeah.
So if they do get a divorce, she will get $121K monthly allowance. She will get a bunch of real estate assets to her name worth around $6 million.
Okay.
She'll get a lifetime pension. So when she gets older, after 65, she'll get an additional $110K per month.
This guy's a company. This guy is his own company.
She will get child support of $500,000 per month.
What?
Per child.
What?
Wow.
Her lifestyle, in addition to all that, she'll also get $2 million a year just for her lifestyle maintenance.
Jeez.
She will get the pick of any two of his luxury cars. Paid luxury flights, so anytime she flies, she'll always fly first class. 2 yearly vacations. That's in the agreement as well.
Okay.
And Ronaldo will pay, in addition to all that what I said, $50 million lump sum in alimony after they break up.
You know what? I'm trying to do the math here.
Yeah.
I think I understand why he did it. Because 50% of what he has still doesn't equal to what this
True.
But you know what? It's probably better because it's actually given to her at certain increments.
Yeah.
So he's being more responsible, I guess, to manage the money for her.
With this prenup, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it
but still,
sense,
it's
though.
like
it's crazy
it's crazy.
But then if you really think of what his income has been and probably his investment.
Yeah.
So it's actually very little. When you say $500,000 per child, that's actually nothing
per month.
But I mean, like, that's nothing if his investments like for him.
Yeah.
Like for us, I'd like to be adopted.
I still think he's probably like close to a billionaire, right? I don't think he's a billionaire.
No, he is. He's over.
Way over.
Him and Messi.
But you guys got to realize it's not liquid.
That's true.
It's like assets, right?
Yeah.
It's assets. He doesn't have the cash. He has to go out of his way to figure out the cash. He has to sell a house. He has to sell a car.
A lot of cash too.
Because you can't keep cash around. You'll be taxed on it, right? Oof. So I don't know. Like, I think he's just trying to prove to her that I love you this much. To say, like, if you ever leave, because they've been together for like years and years and years, and they have
probably
kids.
Knows she's not leaving.
It's like, if you ever leave,
But to be honest as well, if she stays, she's getting more. Do you know what I mean? The lifestyle of being with him is gonna be more.
Okay, I don't think one thing he didn't think about Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Imagine you doing this. She leaves you. She gets all this stuff, and now she's enjoying it with another man.
I know.
That's the thing,
because she's a good-looking woman.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think there'll be a problem seeing another man there. Nope. Like, how pissed off would you be? Does he still think somehow he's dabbling in there because, like, I got the money there, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm with another man.
Makes me want to
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because she's going to have her own money. She's going to be an independent woman.
Exactly.
Damn.
But that's crazy, though.
Yeah.
So you guys think it's actually a better deal for him?
I think it might be, actually. Just looking at all the things that he has.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how many luxury cars he has. But if he's going to say take 2 of them, he's going to buy them back.
Yeah.
The luxury cars are like, I think for a billionaire and him, it's like, that's nothing. That's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's literally like, take 2 TVs in my house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even when he's like a lump sum of $50 million, like, that's nothing. For us, that's a lot. But for him, that's like $3.
No,
like,
I don't think it's like $3.
No, he's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire, right? So that's probably like, that's more than pennies.
I know, but for him, like,
that's more than pennies. Oh my God. Go ahead.
So, I was trying to remember the figure that Ronaldo signed because he's playing in
Yes.
Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 1.7 billion, wasn't it?
So so Cristiano Ronaldo signed a record-setting new deal with Saudi Arabian football club Al Nassr for what? For 700 mil over 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So yeah, and that's just for 2 years. And then
That's
there's
2
also
years.
everything that he earned. Like he's one of the
sponsors.
with Nike.
Yeah.
It's like him, LeBron, and who else is it? In
LeBron's
Nike?
not
Like,
even in that category.
actually. Well,
With
Well-
these football stars, like soccer,
They,
they're in
hold
like
on,
a
hold on.
whole different category.
Remember, LeBron sold his soul for that $1 billion Nike lifetime deal. No, but it's like him. It's LeBron, Jordan. He's up there. Like there's only that upper echelon that get those ridiculous deals, right?
Can we pull up the net worth of?
that's
like,
what I'm doing right now.
Because
So,
I'm very curious. I
Yeah.
feel like his net worth is insane.
okay, so he's actually worth just under $1 billion.
Okay.
So here's where his breakdown for his money's come from. Football salary, currently plays for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, 620 million over 2 years, 200,000 base salary, and the rest is based on performance. So it's not as much.
Oh, so
True.
they kind of okay.
Yeah. So endorsement and sponsor deal. He earns $50 million annually from Nike, Herbalife, Tag Heuer, and shampoo. Okay.
50 million sounds lower than what I would have
Yeah.
assumed.
And basically he gets his Instagram, he gets some revenue stream from Instagram based on his followers.
Makes sense.
It's not mentioned, but it's probably like up there. I would
Yeah.
say 20, 30 mil. He has a CR7 business empire. So he has a bunch of hotels in Madrid, Lisbon, fitness centers, fashion.
I've got his cologne.
You got his
I got it from
cologne.
like years ago, but
Okay.
yeah, CR7 cologne. Yeah.
And he has a bunch of real estate and luxury assets. So he owns
Yeah.
mansions in Madrid, Lisbon. He has a Bugatti, a McLaren, Rolls Royce. His main home is worth 15 million. So yeah,
He's doing well.
he's doing really well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So that's why I said, like, the deal that he did, yeah. If you're trying to do 50-50 on that, I'd rather sign the prenup where it's like, hey, it's more favorable to you, but it still doesn't, like...
You know what I
Yeah.
have an issue with?
Huh.
So after the 50 million in alimony, he's willing to give her pension.
Like a company. Like,
Like
Yeah.
$110,000 a month once she gets
Yeah.
the age of like considered what's the word, elder,
Yeah.
retirees. Oh, God.
she probably never worked ever in her
Yeah.
life.
So
but-
yeah, so like in addition to her 121 monthly allowance, she's gonna get that as she get older. Like, why does she have to get? I know it's like pennies for
Yeah.
him, but like, why?
Yeah.
You get 50 million. I think
That's
is a
enough.
good.
Yeah.
You don't need monthly allowances. You don't need a pension.
Yeah.
Child support. Okay,
Yes.
child support is fine. 500K
Yeah, yeah.
a
And you
month.
want the kids to really be in there.
But those kids, 500K a
500K.
month.
yeah.
Could you imagine?
But
They're
he-
spoiled, yo.
He
Yeah.
loves his kids.
Yeah.
He loves
yeah,
his
yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
but like no struggle whatsoever. They probably shit in gold teeth. I don't know. They have gold teeth. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. 2 yearly like you don't have to mention 2 yearly vacations. You don't have to pay luxury
from
flights.
The 50 million, you could get more than 2
Probably.
yearly
Oh my
vacations.
God.
But like those are small things.
Yeah.
Did she specifically say those things? Because it sounds, I'm not going to say this, but I will.
Yeah.
It sounds like under negotiation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they love each other and he's trying to show that you get all this money. She said, oh, I still want two vacations a year.
Right.
I still want 2 cars. That sounds,
Oh, 100%.
that doesn't sound like a man putting that in a contract. That sounds like a woman saying, I want this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Probably for him, he's like, okay, whatever.
It says okay, but
Yeah.
that's weird to me.
Yeah, I think she probably negotiated that.
Yeah.
But like, why?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense,
He
but
may never get to
Yeah.
it too. She may never ever
That-
need to get
that's
to that
true.
point, right?
yeah.
It's just
You know.
weird.
He probably with him, she probably goes on more than 2 vacations a year.
You can
anyway.
tell this man gets ruled by his wife, even though he's great.
Yeah.
He's the breadwinner.
He's
though.
the
That's
breadwinner.
it.
Yeah.
She haven't scored a goal in her life.
Man won the jackpot. So now we were talking about that cheerleader thing going on, right? Like, it's not so bad looking at guys if they make some kind of money. Cut that crap.
Oh, God. But, so
I got to ask you the question.
Okay.
If somehow someone like that,
yeah.
for some reason liked you,
Okay.
Oh gosh. Would you sell your soul? And
would
your
you
ass?
sell your soul for this lifestyle, knowing that you're gonna get this prenup too?
Oh, man. Damn, why you gotta do this?
Because we asked the question before in our earlier pods: would you sleep with a guy for $1 million? This is like way more than that. Like we can't even imagine these things. Sam is going on vacation. He gonna fly luxury. Man's going to Malta, Bora Bora.
My life would be completely different. Everything would be different though.
Oh my God. So anyway,
You don't have to answer. Because I know I saw you in your mind thinking.
He pictured himself on the beach.
I was even thinking too, like, you just give me the 1 year child support. Just give me one.
you see,
$500K alone.
500K a month alone.
I don't even need the full year. Just 6 months.
This guy,
of the
you're
child
already a better wife. Like, I don't need that.
support. Don't worry.
You can negotiate a better deal.
Oh my God.
All right, let's skip. What's the next topic?
But actually, so speaking of this whole Ronaldo thing, and the reason why I brought up his contract was obviously Messi. He's playing in the MLS, right, for Miami FC, and there's always the Messi Ronaldo debate, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people criticize Ronaldo for going to, Saudi Arabia and basically almost not tarnishing his career, but he was chasing the money versus Messi's contract was a lot less money, but he gets ownership stake within Miami FC and eventually with the MLS, kind of like what David Beckham did. So
I got the details.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So right, his net worth is around the same.
Yeah.
So it's like a little bit over $1 billion. So yeah, he earns $60 million a year in salary. So it is kind of comparable.
Yeah, that's still
because
really good.
remember, it's not guaranteed. Ronaldo's one; it's in bonuses.
Incentives, right?
Yeah. So his deal with Inter Miami, he gets revenue share from Apple TV and MLS subscription.
Oh yeah. MLS has.
He also
Apple
has
TV.
ownership stake in Inter Miami, potentially worth $60 to $120 million.
Wow.
That depends on.
That's a big ownership.
Depends on basically how good the league does, but. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Adidas gives him $1 billion for 10 years, and he's with Budweiser, MasterCard, Pepsi, Hard Rock, totaling $75 million a year off those.
Jeez.
Owns some hotels, owns some real estate, has a fragrance. Very similar to...
Yeah.
They have the same kind of...
But
same kind of agent process.
that I think that is really big. Any sports ownership is growing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like to play for Inter Miami is going to only help the MLS grow, and then to have the ownership stake later on. These franchises are worth billions of dollars.
MLS subscription on Apple TV. That's like, how do you get that in your contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, look at all these sports franchises sell for billions of dollars now. Yeah. So let MLS grow theirs because he's not in a rush, right? Like, it's gonna be his future. So. Imagine it grows even to $1 billion, and you sell the team, and you have like a large ownership stake.
Yeah,
he doesn't need the $1 billion, but like you know what I mean.
That's it.
Yeah. Are they both like? I know a little bit about them, but not like know them. Are they both past their prime? That's why they're not playing in like the Premier League anymore. Is that?
Basically,
they're not as their prime is gone, but they're still good.
Yeah, they're still good.
Yeah, but they're not like
so like a LeBron James in a sense. Their prime is gone, but still
still
good.
For sure.
Yeah,
still good. Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Okay.
I wonder if Messi's going to play in the next World Cup because he's still good enough to play in it.
Yeah, and that's what, next year?
Yeah, because they were acting like that would be his last one, the one he played. Maybe in hindsight, at the time, he's like, okay, maybe I won't be but he's still, like,
Yeah, I think Ronaldo said that was his last though.
Right.
But we'll see.
Ronaldo's getting married. He checked out.
Yeah.
Man. He's done.
Yeah.
I think he's checked out.
He's just going after the money, but
yeah,
I don't blame him. But
yeah, just think about the beach. You guys can have the luxury. You can buy your own country and your own island with that stuff, man.
My own private island.
Just gotta wake up. Time to look at the island.
Can we go again?
Talking about greats.
Okay.
Jake Paul. Y'all heard of the news?
Is that great? Oh, man.
Talk about the greats. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, if you ever see this, give us a shout out. Because nothing talks friendship like money.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tank. There's an announcement that he is in contracts to fight Tank, which is
Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis.
kind of weird, right?
Do you have the heights? So
yeah, let me get the
Gervonta
stats out.
is like 5'5".
Yeah.
100 and let's say 140. Jake Paul is like 6'1"
or something. Yeah, like
190, and it's like a catch weight of 190.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why. So the reason it's an exhibition, it's because no one would sanction the fight. Like
it's scheduled for November, so fairly soon in Atlanta.
Yeah. But I hope Tank knocks him out. Like I'm just gonna put it out there. Tank has power, but it's gonna be so hard to hit him. Like,
but
reach wise,
you already know
it's gonna be
Jake
hard.
Paul's gonna win.
Yeah,
I don't care what.
It's
what's
hard.
happening.
Yeah.
The money he's gonna. We see this with all the Jake Paul fights. Like even legit people fighting him.
Yeah.
They never actually fight him in the ring. They just wait until the last round and then they start swinging at the end. But like I think because his contracts, I don't know where I heard it if it's true, but it's like the longer the fight goes on, the more money you make. Which is so a lot of.
That's not a real sport. Like, do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But he's officially ranked now based on all this gizmatic stuff. Jake Paul's officially ranked in the WBC. But like, so here's the stats. The Jake Paul's 200. Gervonta Tank is 135. So it's cruiserweight versus lightweight.
Jeez.
Jake Paul's 6'1", Tank's 5'5", reach 76 inches, 67 inches. Age 28-30, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, that's pretty much a 65-pound weight advantage.
That's weird.
Insane. See, the thing is with boxing skills, Tank would smoke him. Yeah. But with such a big discrepancy where you can't like take him down, it's just a boxing match. How are you supposed to hit someone who can just easily jab you?
That's it,
and not make you ever get in.
Yeah. But Netflix is behind this, so there's gonna be.
Oh, is it gonna be on Netflix?
It says Netflix.
Oh, that's cool.
Hopefully it is, but that's probably more about entertainment now and getting the money in.
But you know what he's saying? After this one, he wants. So that the other one I'm really excited about. Actually, I'm excited about one of them. Is if he does go against Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Anthony Joshua is a heavyweight, and he's legit hitting heavyweight.
How is he gonna fight a really good heavyweight?
That
doesn't make any sense.
I want to see,
but that'll never happen anytime soon.
Yeah, he said what he said was first he'll beat David before he takes on Goliath. So that's what he's saying. But
I think he needed some hype for his next boxing match because the last couple ones there wasn't much hype behind it because the person he was fighting with didn't have that cachet.
Yeah,
true. And like I think the last one a lot of people forgot he was fighting.
Yeah,
in a sense, right? So I think he needs that name, and probably Tank was the one willing to take the money and take the dive for the money, essentially.
Speaking of a real fight, though, the one I am dying to see is the one coming up in September on Netflix as well, with Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford. That's a legit fight. That's like I never. That's thought a big boxing.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I love watching boxing, and these boxers never fought each other. Like the dream matches you always want is always when they're past their prime. You know what I mean? These guys are like legit fighters. Yep. I don't know who's gonna win the fight. Like I'm just a fan that wants to see a good boxing match. Like
absolutely.
No, that's a real
September 13th, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay, and streaming on Netflix. You're right.
Yeah, that one's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Promoted by Dana White.
That's crazy. I don't understand this. Like, how is Dana White all of a sudden a WBC?
You know what it is? It's Turkey, who's the one who's I think he's from Saudi, who has all the money.
Has to
he's
be, yeah.
putting all the like the big fights that people want to see, and he's getting they have like a partnership with Dana with the UFC and stuff like that. So
it's part
Riyadh
of
season.
It's part of Netflix's new push into live sports along Jake and Tank. It's promoted by Dana White's Zuffy Boxing. So Dana White has his own Zuffa. He has his own boxing promotion.
2026
backed by WWE and Saudi investors.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy.
TKO.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're getting into. TKO owns WWE. They own the bullfighting, the bull riding, not bullfighting, bull riding, and UFC obviously. And now they're getting into boxing. So hey, TKO's doing big things, man. Shout out TKO, big fan.
Cool. Question for you guys: how much you think? We already know Jake Paul's gonna do ridiculous numbers, but what do you think Tank? Because he's probably gonna get his biggest payday ever with this fight. What are you guys thinking he might gross?
He's got to get a lot paid. He got to get paid good for this.
I think under or over 50?
We have never known officially
Mm.
what an opponent of Jake Paul has made. You've never heard how much Mike Tyson has made only through podcasts or speculation. You've never heard, I forgot that other guy. But you never heard.
Fury's brother.
Yeah.
I wonder. It depends how much Netflix paid for it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
And it's probably hard too because it's based on like performance, like how many rounds you go with him and things like that. So that's what they're probably saying. Plus, like
he
how
has
many
to get paid.
Oh yeah,
because you're giving up.
There's probably a guarantee.
Pounds. Yeah, and he is a star. Like Gervonta Davis is a name. Like he's gonna get people to tune in because of how hard he hits, and it's just the height disadvantage.
Oh, so it's actually, I don't know if it's true or not, but he's set to earn $40 million.
No, so it's under 50, but close to 50.
Yeah.
It makes his payday the biggest purse of his career.
Yeah.
I would take it too. Like like
his biggest before then was Ryan Garcia with $15 million.
We know all that.
That was the biggest one.
That was a good fight too.
Yeah.
Man, I was a fan of Ryan Garcia, and then he kind of went to left, and he kind of just.
You know what happens?
Yeah.
That's when you have too much crack cocaine with you.
Yeah.
You go nuts.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Just now, watch. Give him maybe 2-3 years. He's gonna be wanting to fight Jake Paul just now. It's how it goes.
He get paid,
right? Yeah. But
the thing is crazy though. It might be a risk for Jake Paul because he might actually tell behind the scenes what actually is in the contracts. Because you can see Ryan Garcia giving out that information on podcasts, going crazy after doing a couple lines, allegedly. Just saying, I was told not to hit him so hard. I was told to make sure it goes to 10 rounds at least. I was told this. I was told that. I was told I got to drop one time.
But I think, I'll just be honest with you, I think this is bad for the sport of boxing when you have like YouTubers. Like the fact that there's such a demand for people who aren't like trained. I know he's trained in the sense that he puts his life towards boxing now, but like didn't grow up in boxing and fighting legitimate guys in legitimate ways. Like usually in boxing, to get ranked and everything, you're going up the ladder to fight guys who are real boxers. Like in a challenging that, he's already ranked. He's ranked, but the thing is, when you look back, you can't like. How do you rank him against Ben Askren? Like I'm not saying these guys aren't good fighters, but they're not boxers. So Ben Askren is a wrestler.
But how would you say how would you say now
Anderson
money's
Silva, and
Anderson Silva is a good striker, but striker versus boxer is like a different thing, right?
But you know what's weird though? He was making fun of Dana White how he doesn't play UFC and stuff like that. Dana White's now in boxing.
Yeah. But because the money's always been he started with boxing because you know what I mean?
But you can see now the money is in boxing because of these YouTubers. Like there's a big fight right now. I don't know his name. Tony Ferguson is fighting some YouTuber Salt Poppy or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's actually a good boxer.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
he was a YouTuber. Actually became a legit decent boxer.
Yeah.
But that's because
I would love to see Tony Ferguson get destroyed
Yeah.
by YouTubers.
But see, that's what I mean. Like, they had these YouTuber cards, and then they fight these guys. But if you actually fight like a legitimate boxer who's trained their whole life, since they're like 7 years old as a boxer, like Tony Ferguson is not a boxer. So as good as you are as a boxer in MMA, it's completely different in boxing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And even a boxer who's a great boxer going to MMA,
yeah.
you can't just be, because if you stand up too straight, put weight on, like, they'll take you down.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a different thing.
It's different, yeah.
But
I think it's actually good though.
I don't like it. I just don't like it because it diminishes the sport.
What's your opinion?
I'm on the same side with Sammy. Look, right? Tank, he announced recently that he officially retired, and obviously
that's the thing that kills me with all these retirements.
Yeah.
No one retires. How?
No.
But I can't blame him too, right? If I'm retired and then
But that's
someone
my
says,
thing though.
"Hey, it's 40 million."
That's my thing though. Everyone says they retire and they never retire because money. Like, don't say it if you don't know. That's my beef, yo.
But it's not their. It's technically not their fault because in their mind, they're like, "I'm retired." Then someone hits them with like a $50 million offer.
Yeah,
you're like, "Well,
why did Tyson Fury retire and all of a sudden he had 2 more fights?"
That's what I'm saying because someone hit him with an offer.
But that was a huge fight. Everyone was there. You saw how they did the whole thing, right? Yeah. That was humongous. And then all of a sudden he's fighting. Yeah. It's like, why did you have the big retirement send off?
You see, in combat,
but he's like one of the legends, and he did that crap.
If you notice, that doesn't happen in like the other professional sports, like NBA and things like that. Yeah, you don't retire. You retire, you're gone.
That's it.
But in combat sport, because like you can get that offer that's like crazy.
I'm different. I'm different though. Like once you say retire, you retired. Just retire, or if there's a possibility, just don't say it.
Yeah. Don't retire.
Don't retire. Don't throw the gloves on the ground. That just pisses me off because then the significance is gone.
Then you do it again. Yeah. Like what do you mean?
Yeah, go whatever. but yeah, sorry. Go ahead. What is your opinion? You
said I understand where you're coming from, but what if it's just an exhibition match?
It is.
Which it is. Which is
no, man. You're retired.
Really? So
you're retired,
but he's gonna because Floyd does the same thing. Floyd retired, took all these exhibition matches, he's getting paid.
This is the thing. Floyd is like another topic. Floyd is Money Mayweather. Like he's never retired.
That.
He's never retired. He's been out there saying, "I'm in it for the money." So
that's true.
That's different.
Yeah. If your name is Money Mayweather, you know what's gonna get him out of retirement.
But is it safe to say that boxing is a dying sport?
No.
Really?
I think so.
No.
Of the younger generation that's late teens, early 20s, there's nobody up and coming that could say like is going to carry the sport.
No, because this is what my thing against it is YouTubers are bringing it back. Unfortunately, it's not how we like it because we don't like their personality. Like I don't like Jake Paul as a person, but it annoys me more that he is the one bringing back boxing. But if you look at the big picture, it's shining a light for like a lot of the people on the undercard for those fights are making good money, which they never would have made, who are real boxers, right? So to me, it's not the traditional way, but it's actually bringing up the hype of boxing again.
For that card, though. Yeah. I think what happens is people tune in, and then the quality of the boxing isn't up to par. And then the people make the money for that card, whatever. But then after, people aren't going to tune back in. They only tuned in to watch Jake Paul. But to be honest, he's probably killing the sport of boxing because they're going to watch that. And then they're going to stop watching it because the level of the competition, as much as he is training and stuff, he's not going to be like a Lennox Lewis. True. Like, those are the boxers in our days. But what if he gets
decent? Like after a couple of years, he gets decent into boxing.
You see, we're saying decent. We're bringing our level of greatness down. You know what I mean? Like we usually get hyped to watch. Like,
so I wouldn't say Jake Paul's killing the sport. There's no one great in boxing these days.
Well, that's because it's
obviously
after Crawford
I don't think
and Canelo.
Yeah, after that you don't have more like the names like when you had Holyfield, Tyson, Lennox Lewis,
Pacquiao,
all those like
yeah.
you had like a bunch of people, and that just I think it happens like the NBA, right? Like you don't after LeBron, KD, Steph, you're kind of looking for. I think it'll come back eventually. But you don't have that talent there.
They don't have the promotion like they had before too. Because when you're promoting the up and comer great boxers, now the guys who are starting to get great, YouTubers call them out and they're gonna take the money.
That's it.
So it's not like it's not there for the sport. They're not going to fight like the best guys. So that's the problem with boxing the whole time. They always dodge the best guys. Now in MMA, in UFC,
that's
you
different.
Can't dodge the best guys. Like you're ranked 1, you want a title shot, like you got to fight the champ, right? Like if you want to get up to a title shot, you got to fight who's ranked 5, 6. Like
I think it's just cycles, but I kind of agree with you.
Hold on. Keep that point there. I start to see UFC slightly implement this whole we're gonna catch lightning in a bottle with the BMF title.
That's true.
Because and that's smart on Dana White to implement that and have that, but that has nothing to do with where you're ranked. It's literally like we're gonna grab you, we're gonna grab you,
which will be a good fight, basically,
and make it a main event for one of your UFC.
But it's like you win, great, you get a social media type, you'll garnish attention title, but it has nothing to do with where you stand or where you're looked at amongst your peers, because that's almost like the way I look at it, like the BMF title is like a participation kind of.
Do you think they're gonna expand on it though? Like BMF lightweight, BMF female?
Oh no, not
you know what I mean?
I
don't think so.
But I can see they have male and female.
Yeah. Which I hope they don't really too much. They've been kind of using it to get like those main event guys who are just a little past their prime into like a crazy, like they have the style to have like Poirier and Max Holloway.
That was a good one. So
they kind of
JT and Max was good too.
Yeah, so they're kind of using it like that, but you can do it without putting a title.
Just do the fight, because it'll be like fight of the year or whatever. Yeah.
I prefer them do it without the title, but I think these guys want a title, even if it's like fake.
Well, I guess you can sell more if you have a different UFC. It's like that's the headliner.
Sure.
Yes, it's like for the BMF title. Yeah. So then it's like, it's for a belt.
It should probably just be a title. It should probably be an official belt.
I don't like it as a belt.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
it's weird because you
for
can't.
Casual fans, they want the title.
Right. But now it's stuck in a certain weight class. Like when you think about it, like you can't. Max Holloway can't fight
like a heavyweight.
He can't fight.
Like Strickland or something.
He can't fight one of those. It's always gonna be like those type of guys.
Technically, they don't. It doesn't have the regular rules because Max never won it from Nate. No, it was Jorge Masvidal. Won it, beat Nate Diaz. So he never won it from Jorge Masvidal. They just brought it back. Yeah. So they're not gonna have Max. Doesn't have to lose it. They could always say, "Okay, we're gonna have a BMF title between these two."
But then it's picked. True. It's hand picked after. You know what I mean? It's like the most competitive division or weight class they're gonna pick.
They'll always look at it like it's a fans type of thing. But you don't need a title for that.
Well, obviously Dana White and just how strategic he is. He's gonna look at with your fights, how many pay-per-views you sold. Okay, what was the viewership? Blah, 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 blah. And kind of figure out to say, okay, well, you have these numbers. Okay, we're going to pair you against who has this numbers, and hopefully it draws. But speaking of UFC, they just signed a ridiculous deal with Paramount.
Yes.
Which is going to be groundbreaking. Basically, essentially kind of gets rid of the whole pay-per-view.
In the U.S.
Yeah. It was like
so what's happening in Canada? It's still going to be pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Huh?
Still going to be pay-per-view in Canada?
Still pay-per-views in Canada.
That's weird.
But
well, if you pay for it.
If you pay for pay-per-views.
Hey, I pay for mine.
But so in the US, if you have Paramount Plus, whatever it is a month, then you just have... I like that style. It's like Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix is like, if you pay for Netflix, you get whatever is on Netflix. You don't have to pay
I hope it doesn't come down because I heard talks about Netflix... You have to pay a premium just to get these premium
No, I don't
things.
Like that.
I hope that doesn't go down that road, but like where money is. Someone's gonna
I rather
talk about
them
it.
Charge a little more for Netflix or for these things,
Yeah.
then charge a premium. So it's because let's say you're paying $30, and then then you have to pay like 20 more for the event. That doesn't make sense. Just charge me 35 then. You know what I mean? So it averages out.
But I kind of disagree with that because of the whole
Some
like
people don't use it for that.
If I'm not watching any sports and I just want to stream my TV show, I don't care for the pay-per-views, right?
Yeah.
Or
Most of it sometimes it's families just on Netflix.
Yeah,
they do
you know,
tiers too,
they do.
right?
Yeah.
So you could get a lower end of Netflix. Or whatever too.
But then you get downgraded to HD versus that's
versus
just
4K.
stupid.
Yeah,
You get more
Streaming
commercial.
games,
It's like give me what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna go back to like the cable days. Give me a package of this sports package and stuff like that's being dumb right now.
But these sports companies are making a ton $7.7 billion for just so now when they start negotiating their international package, I don't know. I think they should put on Netflix like WWE does for international. But I don't know what the deals when the deals come up, maybe for different countries or whatever.
Yeah.
But WWE, all the stuff on Netflix is covered with the premium live events and stuff. So I would love if UFC was on like that.
Yeah.
It defeats IPTV, to be honest. Like if you want to defeat like the IPTV and people streaming
pirating streams and stuff.
Like, then you should cut the pay-per-view because people are subscribing to these things legitimately. So, you could actually get people to actually be paying for it.
Yeah. But it seems like that's where everything's going, streaming services, right?
Yeah.
But it's like how much you got to keep up with, right? It's
How many
like,
streaming services you go
that's
get?
it,
Get Paramount Plus, like Hulu, Netflix.
Yeah.
And it's all these weird ones coming up. It's like I gotta get Paramount now.
Yeah.
I don't watch nothing on Paramount.
Yeah. $7.7 billion. Man.
That's weird.
TKO's doing it.
Yeah.
That is weird.
What else is
Jace, I feel like you got something cooking up there.
I'm looking.
I see you. I see you looking.
You guys got anything else?
did we cover everything we were going to talk about?
I think we missed something, but I can't remember it. Oh, so we watched a Netflix show recently. I don't know if you remember the Jussie Smollett guy.
Yes, yeah.
What's it, how do you pronounce his name?
Jussie.
But it's spelled Juicy, right?
I don't know.
That's his sister.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, Jussie Smollett.
Jussie.
Yeah.
Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
It's French. So it's actually an interesting Netflix show that we watched, a documentary that you're well aware of what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like he was during the time of like the Black Lives Matter stuff, protests, COVID time. He was apparently attacked.
Yeah.
By 2 a.m. he was going out of his hotel or apartment in Chicago.
Went to, I think it was like Subway or
He
something.
went to Subway and he was attacked by some MAGA people.
Yeah.
By two white guys, he said allegedly.
Yeah.
And still to this day kind of maintains that. So they're kind of going the details of like, it is interesting because if you just went by what was in the news up until recently, you would think he's fully guilty of making up lies and stuff like that. But there are a lot of things, and I don't know if you want to go into it.
Yeah, like when you look at it now, it's actually... So I was under the assumption that he's fully guilty.
Yeah.
Right? So watching it, though, then you actually go back and you see them show the people who... in the Chicago police force that were involved in the case. There were really a lot of corruption and being charged with like being sued, not charged, being sued, and then the city paying out for a lot of these suits because they lied. They did a lot of things to cover things up. So then we're like, okay, but then it started to show other videos of like, okay, there's the cab where the perpetrators would have came out of,
right?
And it says it's the two brothers. But if you look at the video, you can't tell. It doesn't look like the two brothers. It looks like it could either be like, to me,
it's tough.
It's tough to say.
Because they were actually ending the show. It was kind of like, that's why they're showing you how subjective it is.
Right.
you won't believe this, but half of the people were saying, "Oh, these are white guys."
Yeah.
Half the people saying
I
these
said
were
it was
black
black
guys.
guys.
Yeah,
You said it was black.
I
said it was.
guys.
I said I was white.
You said it was white. I
Yeah.
said it was a black guy.
Yeah.
So it's like really tough to figure out like
Yeah.
skin tone in that kind of grainy picture.
Yeah.
But the one thing we did agree on, it wasn't the brothers.
Yeah, it didn't look
Yeah.
like the brothers.
Huh.
Yeah.
The other thing too, like the corruption with the police, like
Yeah.
they were sending the defense attorneys and things like that, the prosecutors chopped up security images. So it would run for like a good minute, and then all of a sudden there's a 10-minute gap where
gap. Yeah.
where
Oh,
all of a sudden
yeah,
there's
yeah.
10-second gap where
Yeah.
all of a sudden maybe a potential image of the person
Yeah.
would have showed up.
Yeah.
You could have identified something.
And one of the brothers was getting talked. There was a clip where the brother talking to his lawyer, and the lawyer's talking about a deal.
Yeah.
And they said they've never taken a deal. But why is there a clip of them talking to a lawyer about taking a deal?
Yeah.
Because he had a felony,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
said they can seal it. So if he's trying to get into other acting roles, they wouldn't
Yeah.
see that. So then it's like, okay,
And then
there is something
yeah.
for him to take a deal to like lie over
Yeah.
it.
And then at the end, like you see how dumb these brothers are. They're promoting their book.
Yeah.
They're saying, "Oh, we got a book coming out,"
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
even say the name of the book. They forgot how it
Yeah.
was. That's how dumb these brothers are.
Yeah.
Like it's like, "Oh, we also got a book coming out
Yeah.
to tell you behind the scenes of like more than what this is.
Yeah.
This is like more people coming around. You can see everyone having their own agenda."
Yeah.
So yeah.
It was kind of scary because when you start looking at these things, you're like, wow, there's a chance this guy isn't lying.
Yeah.
Like it legit, like he's an idiot too, left a noose on. Like there's a lot
Yeah,
of things
that-
that bring
that-
question into, you
Yeah,
know, like if someone put a noose on me, I'm not leaving it
Yeah.
on for like waiting for the police to come. Hey, this is how they put it. Like we get it. Like the noose is a noose, right? So there's a lot of stupid things too, but like there is stuff that makes you second guess what's happening here.
Like even if he was true, like you're saying,
Yeah.
why were there so many things that was manipulated
Yeah.
or like changed, right?
Yeah.
So it's like even the police chief, he was
Yeah.
before
He got
his
fired.
retiring got
Yeah.
fired
Yeah.
for being found like he did some
Lying or-
lying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
found drunk behind the wheel,
Yeah.
things like that, and he
Yeah.
was the most outspoken one against it
Yeah.
because you could see that because Chicago's always had a bad rap about like, you know, racism,
Yeah, yeah.
police brutality, and things like that.
Yeah.
You could see he had a mission to say this is not police, like he would cover it up just to say it's
Yeah.
not police brutality.
But it's scary because like if you're really innocent and then you see all of this stuff get hidden
Yeah.
or like taken away,
Yeah.
then there's nothing you can do to change public perception
That's it,
of your
yeah.
innocent. Like everyone could think you're guilty and you
Yeah.
might not have really done it, which is kind of scary, right? Like how is 10 seconds go away from the video where like the security
guy was
guard
shining the light.
Yeah.
the light. So that was a big thing because the security guard said he did see a white guy.
And yeah, the
Yeah.
only two witnesses did say they were white.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The only reason
Yeah.
the two Nigerian brothers
Yeah.
came up because police found out they worked on the same set.
Yes.
They were in
Okay.
Chicago at the same
Yeah.
time. They
Yeah.
flew out back to Nigeria the night
Yeah.
of, and then linked a Uber ride or something
that
like
was
that.
close by.
That was
something.
close by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, it was kind of
Wow.
like you put this together, and all of a sudden, because of that, and they're locked up at the airport.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they're talking.
Huh.
It's kind of strange,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
And
that.
the funny thing is, I didn't hear about any of these lawsuits against
No, you
the
wouldn't.
police and the city paying out the lawsuits.
And you
Yeah.
didn't hear about the two witnesses that
Didn't
claimed
hear
they're
about
white.
that either.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? It was like in the media, Jussie was villainized. You know, he set up all this whole hoax, and kind of like everybody kind of outs him, and
Yeah.
he's just gone. But it's good though that this happened. I think it was what 5, 6. It was before
Yeah.
COVID. If
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
mistaken.
2019.
The trial was in COVID, so it
Yeah,
definitely
Yeah.
happened.
19, yeah.
It's
before.
good that now this is coming out years later, and not like what we've kind of seen recently. It's like an event happens and it's like months later there's already a documentary coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? You want something put together properly that could actually doesn't look like, okay, we're just jumping on the bandwagon and we're putting this out for, and it's good that Netflix actually put this together and whatnot. So I haven't seen it. I've heard,
Check
but I
it
definitely
out.
do
Check it
gotta
out, it's
check it
pretty good.
out.
And do you know what the witnesses too? it's like it's not like you could say, oh, it's the same type of witnesses. One was the black guy who was the security guard, and one was the older white lady who was like. So it's not like you know they have something to try to do it for him. Like it's completely different people. Like you know,
interesting.
But like you can see how easy it is to manipulate humans.
Yeah.
Because like we're saying the noose thing because this is what a police person is repeating. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing it? If they didn't, I personally would say, okay, that's kind of weird, but like I'm not pointing it out in my head, like because he's an actor, he's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like he's on the sweet side.
Yeah,
he's not thinking as a hardcore person. Like I don't want this on me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's like going back to his hotel and just like I need to leave this on to show. You know what I mean? Like certain things you can be manipulated just as easy.
Oh yeah, it's just like the media propaganda, right? It's if there's a certain narrative that whoever's behind it wants to push, they will do whatever it takes to have that narrative pushed, right? And
we don't see what's hidden, like that 10-second. If you tell us 10-second of the video is, then it would leave for interpretation. Like, oh, maybe we're not seeing the whole story.
Then you start thinking about more things. Like they show the two Nigerian brothers buying the MAGA hat and the uniform. But then you think about it. Maybe that was done after the fact. And then all of a sudden police manipulated the evidence because you already see manipulation in the security camera.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, why is that off the table, but this is not?
Yeah.
True.
So it's kind of strange. Yeah.
It's interesting though. Yeah. Very interesting to watch.
And from my understanding, I think Jesse's kind of getting back into his career.
That's what they said at the end of it. He's trying to pick it up.
But you know, you've got, regardless of what it is, you've got that stench on you.
But he was on the rise because that was a good show.
Yeah.
His contract was ending. So it was like good. He's talented. Like he could sing, he could dance.
Yeah.
He was a pretty talented man. But yeah.
What else is happening in the world? NFL season starting up soon.
Yeah, so the resident NFL expert.
Yes, I love. And college football, too.
And college football.
Well, college football started today, technically.
Okay.
Yeah, but next week is the big kickoff, whatever. Then the week after is NFL. But, yeah, excited about the Titans, of course. But just excited in general because, you know, I like to put a little wager on small wagers on football just for the fun of it. But with football season, always comes hope. Like, you know, like every team is back in it until you're not. Like, you know what I mean? So a couple weeks pass by, maybe it'll be over. My hope will be over. But some under the radar teams, I don't know if you guys have been following, but like some changes to where some players are. And that keeps things interesting as well. So for me, like one of the big stories is like I'm curious to see how Aaron Rodgers does with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
Steelers always that team that's like Mike Tomlin. I got to give that guy so much respect as a coach.
One of the GOATs. Yeah,
that guy's amazing.
He never had like a losing record.
No,
you know, and now you got Aaron Rodgers, got the defense.
Fields.
Yeah.
So
Fields. Where did Fields go?
Oh yeah,
I think Fields went to the Jets. Justin Fields went to the Jets.
Wow.
See, so there's a lot of changes.
Yeah.
So you got Justin Fields with the New York Jets, and then you got Russell Wilson with the New York Giants.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
it's weird. It's like they switched roles. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's like who's really the better quarterback?
Yeah. But some interesting, fun matchups to watch.
You think this is going to be Aaron Rodgers' last season?
Yeah.
It better be.
Yeah. It has to be.
Yeah, he has to be. Yeah, it has to be. I don't know if he's going to be Aaron Rodgers anyway, to be honest with you. All I care about the Titans winning the Super Bowl, but like I like to just watch good football.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
Well, what's your dark horse then this year?
Without choosing the Titans.
Without choosing the Titans.
Yeah.
So there's two that I'm debating between. The Buccaneers.
Okay.
Or
you like Mayfield? He's solid.
Good.
He's been
Mike Evans has put up year after year after year like ridiculous seasons. Or I'm thinking the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
They last year wasn't obviously the best for them, but I think, with Joe Burrow, I think he's looking to have a bounce back season.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's so good. It's just the Bengals that suck around him.
Yeah.
Like,
how long are you going to stay in that system?
He's a loyal guy, though. But he's been, like, I think he's going to want to stay there.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I think it's between, the Buccaneers and the Bengals.
I like Carolina Panthers.
Underrated.
Yeah. Bryce Young had a strong end of the season last year when he came back, right? Like he's good.
After they benched him, right?
After they benched him, he was awesome. I forgot who they drafted, but it was a really good wide receiver.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was.
McMillan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Dalton still with the Panthers?
No. I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they still have good defense.
Yeah.
So I think they're potentially one.
That's the thing I love about the NFL, because when it comes from season to season, your team could be so garbage, but if you draft well and or you develop your players, you can have a bounce back. You could be from last to first, and because there's so many positions on the field, all you got to do is have someone be a playmaker at a certain position and changes the balance of your team. So it's so
Vikings could be another one, because they're
thinking them too.
Really good team. They got drafted that rookie quarterback.
He was a rookie last year, but now he's technically.
So he's coming into a winning system.
Yeah.
But who knows what he brings to the team too,
JJ
right?
McCarthy.
Yeah.
Because Darnold went. Where did Darnold go? No, I'm not forgetting.
I don't know.
I was looking at it today too. I think Seattle. He went to Seattle. Seattle's still good too. Yeah. So there's a lot of teams.
So who are you picking?
As a dark horse,
I know it's hard to admit someone else.
I hate
but you got to pick a dark horse.
Like I hate every team, but
I know the Jaguars, right?
I'm not. Really. I hate the Jaguars.
I mean,
Texans.
You could say a lot about Jaguars, right?
Yeah, no, hell no.
They made some good moves.
I should probably choose the NFC team. I think Seattle might sneak in and surprise people actually, because Darnold's coming there, and Seattle has a good team. They have the home fans as well.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll still coach?
No, Pete Carroll's at. Oh my God, how am I not remembering this? I'm so bad with song names and all of these things. My nephews, they would know everything.
Is it this season though? He moved to he's
with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
When
he brought Gino over too, I think.
Yeah.
This season?
Yeah, this season.
Damn. So Seattle without him?
No, but last year he didn't have him either. But
Okay.
Pete Carroll came back this season though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Vrabel's back too. Talking Titans, Vrabel's got New England.
Yeah.
New England's
signed
gonna
Diggs.
probably
They're looking.
New England's probably gonna make it, but they're the sexy pick because they were so bad that now they got Vrabel and everyone expects that it's easy to make a jump.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
so let's do this. Since we named here, you know how kind of inside the NBA, you heard they weren't coming till Christmas, right? That's a really bad thing. NBC's pushing them till after Christmas to come back. Something weird's going on there. But anyway, so our predictions, our predictions. So we all get two teams. I said the Panthers and the Vikings. You said
Buccaneers or Bengals.
Bengals, and Titans is automatic. It's a lock.
Right.
Obviously, number one pick. We're big.
So you said Seattle. You said Seattle, and
I'll go Seattle and. It's not a. I think I'm gonna say Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Although I don't like Pittsburgh, I just like.
They
Tomlin
always have a
as
chance.
coach.
Yeah.
I like Tomlin.
I like him as a
Yeah,
person.
for
This
sure.
guy's
Yeah,
a cool person.
Yeah.
So I think it's not going out of the box. I don't think too far, but yeah.
Okay. Cool. So that's it.
Yeah, we'll see how those.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Remember, I might put a little money on my picks. I know. So I'll remember it.
But it's forever Tennessee though.
Yeah.
Forever Tennessee.
All right, PCO. I see something there. It started to record again. That's good. So, sayonara, Laugh Kings podcast. We'll see you next week.
Peace.